Hello YouTube family. In this video I'll give you tips on how to improve yourself in 2021. Perhaps it can also work as your resolution. The number one point should be spirituality. What have you done to improve on yourself spiritually? We as Christians, what we need to do first is to make sure we are in good line with God, because without being in a good line with God, it means all other things will not go on well. What are you supposed to do? Actually, before even we enter the new year, let's say on the 31st, spend that midnight hour just being with God, talking to Him, requesting like all the things you want Him to do in the next year. And actually, like after writing your resolution, you need also to talk to Him and you tell Him, you know what, Pap, this is what I want you to do for me in the next year. Or maybe I want you to fight for me in this battle. I want you to help me grow here. And I'll leave you with a verse, and it's in 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 11. If you follow God's way, if you follow God's way of righteousness as you enter the new year, everything is going to be fantastic. Now, my number 2 point, this is about finance, and what have you planned for the finance of in the next year? Sometimes people, we tend to do things minus budgeting for them. Have you drawn a budget for the next year? What are the things you want to achieve financially? Are you planning to buy a plot of land? Are you planning to start working somewhere, and maybe it's going to need some money to shift? That's all your financial program. You need also to draw it when you're still in this 2020, so that by the time you reach in 2021, everything's going to be okay. But hey, you need also to put this in God's hands. You need to tell Him, Papa, we are entering a new year, and these are the things I want to do. These are the financial plans I have, so that He helps you out. Proverbs 8:21 says, put all your trust and wealth in the hands of God. You can also read 1 Timothy chapter 3 verse 8. They will give you more light about that. If you trust God with your wealth, He will send His angels to always guard your wealth. Number 3, family relationships. We've always failed or achieved because of our families. What is your family contributing on your growth? Are they dragging you down? Are they the people who are like making you stuck in one place? If you have such people, like let's say instead of advising you, they always tell you you will never make it, and you don't have anything like which is going to work out, please just separate yourself, go somewhere and you work on yourself. You get it? But if they are good people, like they advise you, they're always pushing you higher, they are making you, like they are encouraging you, they're like, you know what, you're going to make it, blah blah, then you need them more. So please, this is the time to trash that people, like let's say relatives and all that, who are making you lag behind. Because hey, remember, we are living a shorter time like in this planet Earth, and you need to achieve your goals. You need to achieve, let's say it's a career or something. I know they are going to get mad, but still they are your family. They will still remember that maybe she was busy by the time, or he was busy and he wanted to concentrate on that, and at the end of the day they are going even to praise you, that. But if you're there and you're not going to move on, you're not going to do anything, again there'll be the people who used to pin you, and they're like, you failed, you're a failure. You get it? So get your time, separate yourself from people who are negative, who are giving you negative views, so that you build yourself. Then my other point will be about body goals. What have you done about your body goals? Actually, if you have been following me, you can see that in the previous videos, like in those first videos, I wasn't the way I am right now, because I gave myself a goal, and I still have some body goals I need to follow as me. So what I did, I drew up a chart of what I need to do, what I need to eat, the exercise I'm supposed to do, because there is a body size and body shape which I want to achieve in 2021. So if you wanted maybe to lose weight, this is the time to start planning for that, so that when you reach 2021, you're going to be knowing what specific foods you're going to be eating, the exercise you're supposed to do. You should go and see a doctor and inquire about some things. If you want to do some fastings, let's say maybe for a shorter period, you notice and see if you're allowed to fast, because there are people who do intermittent fasting. So please, you work on that also. You will grow. If you don't do that, if you're always like someone who is postponing issues, you will never reach. My next point will be about work and career. What have you thought about your work and career? Let's say you've always been in a job, having a job, and you've not been happy where you are. This is the time to start doing some job hunting. Maybe you did it also a long time ago. Then this is the time for you to shift, and you go to a certain place, or you want to, let's say you've always been working or you want a promotion somewhere. This is the time to plan for that, so that when you start in the next year, it will be easy for you. You're going to achieve because you've already planned for it. You get it? And also, in case you want to change a career, let's say you've been in a different line, let's say you've been in procurement or you've been in accounting, and you want now to change and go to at industry like in fashion or something. This is the time to start planning. And because there are so many people we have and they are having jobs, but maybe they're not happy where they are. You get it? So this is the time to plan and maybe in next year I want to go this direction, or I want to add on a master's or a PhD, anything, or I want to add on a short course. This is the time to plan for that. And at the end of the day, it's going to make you grow, because no one wants us to be stagnant. We all want to go somewhere. Second last point will be about social life. What have you thought about your social life? Maybe you might be an introvert, or you're a person who has always been told people are bad, you're not supposed to socialize, and it's the time for you to socialize. More so if you're a person who is 25 and above, you need people. Let me tell you the truth. However much you're going to hide from them, remember now you've grown up. You don't know where you're going. Maybe very soon you're going to start up a family, or you're going to start up a business. You need people. You cannot be alone. You're no longer a teenager. Now you are someone who is an adult. You get it? So if you've not been having friends, then it's the time to start again. If you are a person and you're there, you're questioning yourself, how will I get, where will I find those people? How will I get friends? Hey, I have a video which I made previously, and it was talking about how to find Christian friends. It's actually a 3-part series, and it's about Christian community. You can try to check. I'll also leave a link below for those videos so that you can catch up if you were left behind or you didn't watch them and you're new here. If you're not new but you didn't get time to watch them, please go back and watch them. They will help you out on how to find friends. Everyone needs to be social. When you're social, it makes you happy. When you're social, there is a way it boosts your immunity also, because you're talking to people, you're laughing. My last point is about the mind. Most of the times we forget about the mind, and we're always thinking about developing our bodies. We are thinking about developing our careers. We are thinking about developing our spiritual life. We are thinking about developing our finances, and we forget the mind. Remember, the mind is the center of everything. It's what is going to help you think about those relationships, about your finance, about your body goals and everything. So you need it more. What do I mean when I say you need to develop your mind? Learn how to read books. You get, make the Bible your friend, and also read other developmental books. When I talk about reading, I don't mean reading magazines, newspapers. Yes, it's good to read newspapers and you get to know what is going on in the world. It's good to read magazines sometimes for entertainment and all that, but please, you need to develop yourself in the mind, and this will help you. There are so many books you can read which are going to guide you. There are so many people you can follow, who are giving developmental ideas, and this is going to help you a lot. Another thing to develop your mind is also good to get a mentor. Find a mentor, someone you look up to, someone who is there to guide you. I don't mean like following a footballer, or following a model online. It's not bad, but again, hey, you need someone to look up to, someone to mentor you physically, where you can go and always ask about something. Thank you so much for watching my video, and in case you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell for notifications whenever I upload a new video. And leave a comment below. Did you like the video? What would you like me to change? And in case you have any suggestions of what you need me to talk about in my next topics, please leave it there and I'll be glad to answer you. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Bye.